What's up, nerds? I switched locations because I have a lot of anticipated May releases and I needed to sit down. So, you know, don't mind. Don't mind. But look who's here! Dixie! I just tried to get her to be in my lap for this video, and she was not having it. Okay, so starting on May 2nd, which I think is the big day. By the way, these are from the Flower Crown that you saw in my Prideathon wrap-up. So, just ignore them, because I don't want to put it back on after it dented me, you know? So, May 2nd. May 2nd is a big, big release day. First of all, we have A Court of Wings and Ruin, which I think everybody is anticipating. I just read ACOMAF, so I'm looking forward to reading A Court of Wings and Ruin with everyone else, so it's not super hyped, so it's not a letdown when I finally read it. Next, after that, same day, May 2nd, Always and Forever, Lara Jean. Another conclusion to a trilogy, and I think that the Lara, To All the Boys I Loved Before trilogy is super cute and super fun, and I enjoyed a lot, and I'm excited to see how it ends. If you like contemporaries, I think that you need to read that trilogy because it is super, super cute. Another one I am super excited for is Noteworthy by Riley Redgate. This is about an a cappella group, and I think the main character disguises herself as a boy to get into an all-male a cappella group, and I've heard it's really, really cute and fun and diverse and great, and I've read Riley Redgate's last book and I enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to reading another one from her. Another release on May 2nd, which I actually already have an arc of from NetGalley, is My Fairy Mother is a Drag Queen, and I don't remember what it's about, but I know it's queer, and that's probably why I want to read it. And then also on May 2nd comes How to Make a Wish by Ashley Herring Blake. I've already read that as well, and it's fantastic bi-rep and biracial rep, and I really, really liked it. I will be posting a review on my Instagram on release day, and I'm probably going to do a 3-minute review later on here, so keep an eye out for that. The final book I have releasing on May 2nd is Say No to the Bro by Kat Hagelson, I think. It's a contemporary, I think, about a prom or something. The reason I want to read it is because I read Gina Finn, written by Hannah Moskowitz and Kat, and I really liked it, so I'm interested to see how Kat does on her own, and that's why I want to read it. On May 4th, just 2 days after May 2nd, I don't know why it's releasing on a Thursday, I have on my list Seafarer's Kiss, which is a Little Mermaid retelling, but with a bisexual mermaid who goes after another girl, obviously. I already started reading it. I got an arc from the publisher, and so far I like it better than the original Little Mermaid, so stay tuned for that. I'm part of the blog tour for it, so I will be posting my review the day that I post my blog tour post, which is on my Tumblr, which if you're not following me on Tumblr, I link it down below. I'm Jolly Pizza Deer on Tumblr, although I'm going to try and change my username soon, but yeah. The next release date is May 9th, and that is the day that Ramona Blue by Julie Murphy comes out. I am so, so, so excited for this book because it's Julie Murphy, and I love her, and it's about a girl who always thought she was a lesbian but finds herself attracted to a boy, and I am here for it because it's Julie Murphy. Another release on May 9th is Dear Reader by Mary O'Connell, and this is a book about a book that it like comes to life, kind of. It's like it's about a teacher, and I'm not really sure, but the book comes to life, and the description starts with Gilmore Girls with magical realism. So before the revival, Gilmore Girls was my favorite show. Now it's my second favorite show. And I pretend the revival doesn't exist. So I'm still in, you know. I can't completely turn my back on a show that I loved so long, but I can pretend that the revival didn't happen. The next release I have on May 9th is It's Not Like It's a Secret by Misa, whatever it says there. I don't know how to say that name. And all I really know about this, because you know, I have the description right here. I'm not going to read it. I want to read it because it's queer. So that's all I really need to know. The final book I have on my list for May 9th is Honor Girl by Maggie Thrash. This is a graphic novel memoir about a girl, I think, discovering her sexuality at a summer camp. And that's all I know. But you know how I am with those queer books. The next release date is May 16th. And the first release I have listed is The Love Interest by Kel Dietrich. Maybe Dietrich? I don't know how to say it, but this is one of my most anticipated releases of the year, and it's about two spies who have to make this girl fall in love with them, and whoever she doesn't pick is going to get killed. But the twist is the two male spies fall in love, which is basically everything I ever wanted in a story, and I can't wait to read it. Can't wait to read it. Another book coming out on May 16th that I'm excited for is Flame in the Mist by Renee Ahdieh. I actually already have this. I got it from firstread.com on Penguin, and I'm about halfway through it right now, and I'm really enjoying it. But it's a Mulan retelling, and yeah, it's got the most gorgeous cover like I've ever seen in my life. It's so beautiful. The only thing that would make this cover better is if they stained the pages like pink. I'd be here for that. Okay. Penguin, if you do it, you got it from me. Another book releasing on May 16th that I'm super excited for is The Names They Gave Us by Emery Lord. I wasn't a huge fan of Emery Lord's last book, but I loved her book that is, what's it called? Oh, the one where she goes on tour. I don't remember the freaking name of it. Open Road Summer. I loved that book, and I met Emery at YALLFest, and I absolutely love her on Twitter. Like, if you aren't following Emery Lord on Twitter, you need to, because she's hilarious and perfection. So I'm just really excited for it. I think it's another one that takes place at a summer camp, but there's not much else I know, but I know it's getting good early reviews, so I can't wait to read it. I may have already ordered the UK edition and the American edition because they're both gorgeous, and I have a problem. The final book I have releasing on May 16th is Grace and the Fever by Zan Romanoff. And this is another book about being a fan. It says Rainbow Rowell's Fangirl meets Jenny Han's The Summer I Turned Pretty. I haven't read that Jenny Han book, but I love Fangirl. But I love anything that has to do with being a fan because fandom is such a huge part of my life. If you are new here, that's a thing. I'm very into those types of books, so that's why I want to read it. I don't really know much else about it, but I don't like to know a lot, so. The next release date is May 23rd, which is the day that Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare comes out. I am super here for. This is the first new release of a Cassandra Clare book since I became a fan of hers. So I'm excited to be a part of the joy and wonder that is a release day, you know? I'm here for it. That's just set 2 this month because I'm a new Sarah J. Maas fan too. So that's 2 new releases, 2 huge new releases that I'm actually going to be here for. Like, I'm part of it since, like, Harry Potter. It's been a while. You know, I'm excited. The final book on May 23rd that I'm really excited for is Wishbones by Virginia McGregor. And this is a book about a girl who's a swimmer. And her mother is extremely obese and she wants to get her healthy again. And I guess the way she goes about trying to help her. I don't really like to talk about it that much, but I mean, like, obviously I'm fat, but my mom is larger and she's diabetic, and this mom is diabetic, and I anticipate crying and hopefully relating to it, so we'll see. The final release date in May is May 30th, and the first release I have is When Temple Met Rishi. I cannot wait for this book. I want it so bad. I asked for it on NetGalley and they still haven't responded, but I know I'm not going to get it. And I want it. This is about an arranged marriage, but I've heard nothing but adorable things about it. So I just, seriously, I can't wait. I'm here for it. I'm ready. Let's do this. Another book releasing on that day is I Believe in a Thing Called Love by Maureen Don't remember what this is about, but I know it's diverse and it's got an adorable cover. So that's why it's on my list. And I love my YA contemporary, in case you're new here. Another book releasing on May 30th is Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. I read her book, Made You Up, last year, and I absolutely loved it and immediately pre-ordered this one when I finished that one. And this book is about a girl who draws a comic, and somehow I think she gets involved with a fan of the comic. I'm actually not sure, but it's another book about fandom, which is my shit. The final book I'm super excited for in May is Songs About a Girl by Chris Russell. And all I know about this is it's about a girl who's asked to be a photographer for boy bands. And I'm here for it. I am still a massive Backstreet Boy fangirl. No shame. I just flew to Vegas to see their Vegas show because I don't have any fucks to give. I love them and will always love them. So if there's a boy band in a book, I'm going to read it. I cannot control it. That's just who I am as a person, okay? So that's all I know. I know there's a boy band, and I'm ready. Bring it on. I asked for that one on NetGalley too, but they still haven't responded. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, those are all the books I'm excited for. Let me know if you are excited for any of the books that I listed. I know everyone's excited for ACOWAR. Actually, when this goes up, that should already be out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like it if you liked it and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!